Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2024 State of the University Address for Coppin State University. Please take this time to put your electronic devices on silent mode. And now, our program begins.
Coppin State isn't just a name. It's a legacy of transformation. From potential to excellence, we never settle. With renowned educators, cutting-edge programs, and the soul of Baltimore, we are the beacon that shines on the world. We redefine boundaries, soar above doubt. At Coppin, we champion curiosity and creativity, fueling a change that the world needs. In this moment, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? Whatever the answer, let it push you to dream bigger, aim higher, and always choose to be more.
Do not let great ambitions overshadow small successes. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2024 State of the University Address. I am Kayla Trinae Griffin Randall, a senior nursing student with a minor in psychology, and I currently serve as your 92nd Miss Coppin State University.
The idea is to not live forever, but to create a legacy that will. Greetings, everyone. I am Jawad Ali Williams, a graduating senior psychology scholar with a minor in criminal justice, and I have the honor to serve as the 23rd Mr. Coppin State University.
Now please welcome Coppin State University's 8th president, Anthony Jenkins.
Good afternoon. Have a seat. How you doing, Eagle Nation? Let's give Mr. and Miss Coppin State University another round of applause for getting us started. Great job. It's wonderful to see you all out today as we are having a wonderful homecoming. I've heard great things about the midnight breakfast and the talent show and all the other wonderful events going on, and looking forward to spending time with our alumni this evening and watching them do what they do best, and that is celebrate Eagle Nation. Before I begin my remarks, I want to take a moment to recognize some folks and express my deep appreciation. I want to give thanks to Governor Wes Moore and our federal delegation who has supported Coppin and continue to do so, and we are pleased that they are believing in what we're doing at our institution. I also want to thank our Baltimore City delegation and the Maryland General Assembly for their partnership and advocacy of Coppin. I want to thank the University System of Maryland Board of Regents led by Chair Linda Gooden, and I want to thank the University System of Maryland Chancellor, Dr. Jay Perman, who's also with us today. Stand up, Jay. Regent, let me have you stand up. Please stand up. I want to thank my cabinet. I want to thank the Office of the President. And I want to thank our shared governance team for your leadership and all that you do to help move this university forward. Thank you very much. Let me thank Andrew Brzezinski and Aaron Brooks, James Brown, and Robert Harper for helping to pull together today's program. Thank you all very much. I also want to acknowledge and thank our faculty, staff, and alumni. It is a pleasure working with you. and I deeply appreciate your unwavering commitment. In fact, the accomplishments that we are going to celebrate today, well, they're in large part because of your willingness to put our students and our university above your personal interests. And for that, I thank you very much. Let me also recognize and welcome any new faculty and staff we have to Eagle Nation. If you're a new faculty or staff, stand up so we can recognize you. We have some back here in the back. Welcome. You are joining Coppin at an exciting time, and I look forward to your contributions. And finally, let me thank our First Lady, Toinette, for her support of me and this institution. Thank you. All right. You know, when we entered the 2023-2024 academic year, we did so with unprecedented momentum. And it was fueled by our commitment to making intentional, strategic investments in our physical and intellectual infrastructure. Our purpose was laser and clear. We sought to enhance the overall student experience, to better support our faculty and staff, and elevate our beloved Coppin. And what we achieved collectively, alongside our external partners over this past year, is nothing short of astonishing. When I arrived, I noted that we would distinguish ourselves as a leader in urban higher education that is nationally recognized for our ability to transform the lives of students from all socioeconomic backdrops. And I am pleased to say, Coppin, we are doing just that. And our Division of Academic Affairs is helping lead the charge, earmarking over $2.1 million of our HBCU funding and over $4.8 million in external funding. We have made record investments totaling nearly $7 million to support our Division of Academic Affairs during the 2023-2024 academic year. And with the focus on driving upward in economic mobility and workforce development, our faculty are developing flexible curricula. They're redesigning academic courses, developing new academic programs, all to meet the needs of our students and industry demands. And last year, we expanded our academic portfolio by adding a Bachelor's of Science in Cybersecurity Engineering, our first engineering program, and a Master's in Teacher Education Leadership. These programs, we believe, are important because they will help address the lack of diverse talent in these important fields. And I want to thank Doctors Clarence Williams, Stephen Providence, Akma Sahu, Yiping Wong, and Karen Rogers for their leadership and their vision. Would you all please stand and be recognized? You know, and to ensure that we are producing quality and certified professionals, our academic leadership and faculty work diligently to ensure that we not only adhere to, we exceed the national standards of excellence. And this is why the Commission on Collegiate Nursing Education reaccredited our Helene Full School of Nursing for 10 years until 2033. This is the maximum term of accreditation a school can earn. Congratulations. And the National Council for Accreditation for Teacher Education, well, they renewed our School of Education for 7 years until 2030. And I want to give them a round of applause. In fact, join me in congratulating all of our hardworking faculty, staff, and deans of the College of Health Professions and the College of Arts and Science and Education. Congratulations and job well done. Let me also acknowledge Dr. Gary Hyatt and our theater students. You know, last fall, the Coppin Rep captured statewide attention when they performed the hit play Pipeline at the Lyric Baltimore. And I believe that Mr. Grant, one of the stars of this play, is here with us today. Mr. Grant, if you are with us, please stand and be recognized. You know, we're also garnering national attention for our work to improve the human condition. Dr. Johnny Rice II, Associate Professor and Chair of Criminal Justice, is a national leader on gun and youth violence. And he is helping to shape the national and state narrative on how we bring about solutions to these very important issues. And similarly, our Charles Schwab Wealth Center and our Truist Bank Black Economic Hub Center, in collaboration with our College of Business, they are working to unpack the challenges that foster systemic racism that hinders generational wealth building among communities of color. And you know, Coppin faculty, they're just not doing groundbreaking research and teaching. They are highly sought after experts in their respected fields of study. In fact, they are sought after also for their leadership and their ability to solve complex problems and to bring about innovative solutions at the national and the state levels. Individuals like Dr. F. Michelle Richardson, Dr. Alateyu, Dr. Mona Calhoun, Dr. Dania Tolson, Dr. Johnny Rice II, Dr. Melissa Buckley, and Dr. Charlotte Wood. Please join me in congratulating and recognizing our faculty colleagues and the Division of Academic Affairs led by Provost Pamela Wilkes for their leadership and outstanding work. Let's give them a round of applause. You know, Coppin continues to distinguish itself as a university that is invaluable and irreplaceable. One driving factor in our doing so is our research. The research we conduct, it allows us to advance knowledge, discovery, innovation, and creativity across our beautiful campus and beyond. The research centers we have created, they not only provide experiential learning opportunities for our students, but they also produce growth and impact. They raise the university's profile, and they serve as a catalyst to improving the human condition. Last fall, alongside Dr. Angela Williams, Director of Title III, Ms. Stephanie Hall, Chief Government and Legislative Affairs Officer, as well as our federal and state partners, we secured and invested more than $4.8 million in one-time funding to our centers of excellence and academic units, so faculty could purchase scientific equipment, advance their research, strengthen our arts and STEM programs, and improve Baltimore City schools. We awarded Dr. Ron Williams $100,000 for the Center of Entrepreneurship and Innovation. Dr. Hanny Sobey was awarded over $110,000. Dr. Gary Hyatt was awarded $111,000. Dr. Kavita Hedde was awarded over $151,000. Dr. Jacob Adiaye was awarded over $240,000. And the College of Health Professions, under the leadership of Dr. Joan Tillman, was awarded $1 million. And CASE, in an effort to help train special education teachers under the leadership of Dr. Leonte Lewis, was awarded over $1 million. And to advance our efforts to do more with clean and renewable energy, and to address climate issues that impact urban environments, Dr. Jamal Uden was awarded $2.1 million. And while many institutions during the pandemic saw their research and grants impacted, research and grants at Coppin State University have never been stronger, up 153% over last year and up 1,266% since 2019, reaching $14 million in 2023. That's right. And now we have a foundation for rapid growth. And I want to recognize the directors of our centers and institutes, as well as our faculty and staff, who have done an incredible job elevating the research culture at this institution. Will the directors of our centers and our faculty please stand and be recognized for your commitment to research and elevating the culture at Coppin State University? Let's give them a round of applause. You know, in addition to investing in academic affairs, because we can't let them have all the fun, we also invested over $6.4 million in our infrastructure with the goal of improving the campus environment. And in all that we do, our consideration is always around enhancing the student experience. This is why last summer and fall, we completed several renovation and branding projects across our campus. Some of those projects included $113,000 to make over the entry to the Office of Admissions, Financial Aid, and the Registrar's Office, $150,000 to the PEC, $200,000 to upgrades in the university library. We invested $300,000 in renovations to Coppin Academy because it is important to make sure that they are in a learning environment that challenges and supports their intellectual growth. We also invested $500,000 to upgrade the university's workout centers to include all new equipment, $600,000 to upgrade technology across campus, and $700,000 to redesign our tennis courts, and over $3.8 million in renovations to Davie and Dedmon residence halls. You know, we pride ourselves on the ability to be forward-thinking, to be proactive, preemptive, and responsive. And to live up to this commitment, we must continue to focus on meeting the needs of our students. And this is why we have created 3 new student-centered initiatives on campus. Thanks to the leadership of Dean Dorothy Parrish Harris, we partnered with the Housing Authority of Baltimore City and participated in their Housing Choice program. This program allows us to better meet the needs of our students who are facing housing challenges. This partnership is a first of its kind in the state of Maryland, and I am proud that Coppin is leading the way. Both our Coppin Corner and the President and First Lady's Closet are initiatives born out of recognition that some of our students, like many college and university students across our nation, need some additional support with life necessities. Coppin Corner is a resource center that provides our students food, fresh fruits, and personal items free of charge. And the President and First Lady's Closet will provide business and formal attire for our students to meet their work, their internships, and their interview needs, as well as occasional gala events. The closet will officially open later this semester, and Twanette and I are deeply grateful for all of those who have helped bring this project to fruition. And I must give a special shout out to the ladies of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated and Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated for their commitment in making sure that the President and First Lady's Closet got off to an incredible start. So thank you very much. You know, these important initiatives, they validate our unwavering commitment to our students. And I want to thank Stephanie Hall, Dr. Angela Williams, Kevin Carr, Christopher Thomas, Consuela Sims, Michaela Davis, Dean Parrish Harris, Dr. Stephon Moore, Anne-Marie Waterman, Philemon Allen, Sam Patterson, Roy Thomas, and the entire facilities team for helping make this happen. Thank you all very much. You know, the demand for the Coppin experience is growing. Last fall, our entering class represented a 5% increase in our overall enrollment. And through our Reimagine Yourself at Coppin initiative, we identified 400 individuals who had left the university before earning their degree. And thanks to the hard work of Sanithia Green, we were able to return 114, or over 25% of those students, back at Coppin, and they are now continuing their journey toward earning their degree. Let's give Sanithia Green a round of applause. We also saw great enrollment growth at the graduate level, and I am confident with the face-to-face and online degree programs that we have developed, in addition with our new graduate assistantships, this will fuel our opportunity to grow more in the future. You know, our enrollment growth is a result of our collective efforts, and together we have reversed a 12-year enrollment decline. And I want to thank everyone for their work, their commitment, and their collaboration in making this happen. I especially want to thank our Office of Admissions, led by Genoa McNeil. I want to thank Dr. Erica Covington, who leads our Graduate Studies program. And I want to thank all of our faculty and staff, those who called students, followed up with students, and attended enrollment events. Thank you very much for your leadership. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. You know, every year, colleges and universities across our nation, they are working hard to attract top talent. 2 years ago, to ensure that Coppin remained a destination for such talent, we established our Presidential Scholarship, and we revamped our Fannie Jackson Coppin Scholarship. And I am pleased to say that the fall 2023 cohort was impressive. In fact, it included several valedictorians and salutatorians. So would the Presidential and Fannie Jackson Coppin Scholars please stand and be recognized? You know, at a time when some are questioning the cost and the value of a higher education, Maryland's most affordable four-year university has increased its merit and need-based scholarships, and we launched our Expand Eagle Nation program. The program targets students from more than 30 states and territories and gives them in-state tuition at Coppin. This innovative program has received national attention, and we are working to develop partnerships with states such as California, Illinois, Massachusetts, and Michigan. And last fall, we partnered with the Colorado Community College System to create pathways to allow more scholars to earn a degree from our nationally ranked academic programs and to be immersed in our HBCU heritage. An essential part of growing our university is our ability to retain more students. and advance them towards graduation. Guided by our Eagle Achievement Center, which opened in spring 2023, we are developing, redesigning, and implementing strategies that better meet the needs of our students. The EAC has positioned us to be more proactive, more intrusive, and more intentional. As a result of our collective efforts, we have increased our retention rate from 57% in 2019 to 74% in 2023. That is a record high for the university. This is the power of teamwork. And I want to acknowledge and thank everyone. Our faculty, our staff, I want to thank you for your commitment and your great work. I especially want to thank our students for buying in and using the EAC and understanding that it is a tool to help you succeed. I especially want to thank our EAC team, led by Dr. James Stewart. Let's give them a round of applause. You've heard me say that Coppin is where scholars and champions are made. Last year, 91 of our student athletes earned a GPA of 3.0 or higher. 17 of our student athletes earned a perfect 4.0. But listen, Coppin is just not home to the reigning MEAC baseball champions. Last fall, our volleyball team brought another MEAC championship to Eagle Nation. And the championship was thrilling as our Lady Eagles swept Howard University in straight sets. It was total domination. With Coach of the Year, Tim Walsh, his coaching staff, and our 2023 MEAC volleyball champion, Lady Eagles, please stand and be recognized. And I want to say congratulations to all of our student athletes, because they're just not competing and dominating on the field of competition. For the third consecutive year, our student athletes have led the MEAC with the highest student athlete graduation rate. Let's give all of our student athletes a round of applause. And I want to thank Athletic Director Derek Carter, his entire team, which is incredible, all of our coaches, our training staff, and our faculty for your great work and collaboration in supporting our student athletes. And this weekend, listen, Eagle Nation, I need you to pack the nest. I need you to show up and show out as we go and beat down Norfolk for homecoming. And speaking of teamwork, over the past year, we have focused on enhancing the game day experience. And I want to acknowledge the outstanding partnership between the divisions of athletics and institutional technology or information technology. Thanks to this partnership, we have enhanced the viewing game day experience for our fans inside the nest, as well as those watching on television. Thanks to our IT team, we have moved out of the Stone Age and into the 21st century. Our upgraded Sports Control Center now surpasses all ESPN requirements. And as a result, Coppin State is the only MEAC school that has the technology quality to showcase all of its basketball games on ESPN+. Thank you very much. But our IT team is not done. They're also taking an active role in keeping our campus safe from a public safety perspective. In collaboration with our University Police Department, we have upgraded our outdated analog low-resolution cameras, and we have replaced them with high-resolution digital cameras throughout campus. This upgrade has allowed us to increase the number of security cameras on campus from 320 to 438. This is one of our many commitments to making sure we remain the safest residential campus in Baltimore City. And over the winter break, we upgraded our Eagle mobile app to facilitate and align our students' business where students do their business on their cell phones. With this upgrade, students can now view and update their personal information. They can view and print their class schedules. They can look at their grades. They can accept their financial aid. They can order transcripts. And, most importantly, they can pay their bill. In addition to this app, students are also connected to the bookstore. They are connected to campus parking and Blackboard, and, most importantly, University Police. There is no question that we have the best IT team and University Police Department in the state of Maryland. And I want to thank Dr. Dion Kerbeen and Chief Damian Carter for their leadership and teamwork. You can clap it up. You know, as an anchor university, our work extends beyond the boundaries of our beautiful campus. We are proud of our service to Maryland, and these accomplishments, they are more than just good fortune. As chair of the West North Avenue Development Authority, we are making sure that we bring together the right individuals, community partners, local and state leaders, to help us develop a comprehensive neighborhood revitalization master plan, one that will deliver a thriving and engaging, family-oriented West Baltimore. And I appreciate deeply the work of Chad Williams, Executive Director of the West North Avenue Development Authority, his team, and the board for leading this historical moment. You know, our work continues to receive the support of Governor Wes Moore, and this is why he invested $11.4 million in operating and capital funds so that the West North Avenue Development Authority can get many projects up and running. Again, it is this type of investment that is going to transform West Baltimore. And there's only one university, the hometown university, that can pull it off. Thank you very much, Chad, to you and your entire team. Well, now that we have opened our new College of Business and Graduate Studies building, we've built out our Eagle Achievement Center. In early fall 2024, we will break ground on our new residence hall. This new residence hall will bring 350 beds to campus and will permit us to establish our living learning communities. This is important because all the national data shows that living learning communities are associated with greater student success and well-being. It will also allow us to accommodate more residential students, thus expanding our residential footprint and moving us closer to our goal of 1,500 students living on campus. This will position Coppin to better preserve and enhance the student experience. Financially and philanthropically, Coppin is strong and getting stronger. We have made significant improvements in our campus infrastructure. We've brought new facilities online. We've improved our student support services. We've invested in academic centers and in academic affairs, all while keeping tuition low and remaining the most affordable four-year university in the state. You know, equally as impressive is the fact that making these necessary investments were something we knew we had to do. But we were going to do it and do it by not passing the buck on to our students. And I am equally impressed that we have been able to simultaneously raise our fund balance from $3.2 million to $25.8 million over the last 6 years. And I want to thank our Division of Administration and Finance and the entire division team, as well as Mr. Danik, for their leadership and fiscal accountability. Thank you very much. You know, this has been another historic year for us on the fundraising front. We have made remarkable progress, and the growth of our fundraising, it illustrates the strong belief that our alumni, our campus community, our supporters, and our friends have in our mission, our messaging, our outcomes, and the direction in which we are taking Coppin State. The transformation that is occurring at Coppin, it requires resources, and this is why our external fundraising is so important. The excitement around our work has captured the attention of some high-profile corporate partners, partners like Baltimore Gas and Electric, Care First, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Truist Bank, LifeBridge Health, M&T Bank, Northwestern Mutual, PNC Bank, the Charles Schwab Foundation, and Thompson Hospitality. They are all partnering and investing in Coppin because they believe in who we are and what we are doing. And I want to thank them for their generosity and support of our institution. In fact, donations at Coppin State have increased every year since 2019. This past fiscal year, we achieved a historic milestone, raising over $6 million in one fiscal year. And since 2021, we have seen institutional giving increase by more than 450%. And the number of alumni who are joining the National Alumni Association continues to grow daily. We have also made tremendous strides in growing the university's endowment. During the past 3 years, we have increased our endowment by 53%. This is crucial to the sustainability of our beloved Coppin. And at last year's gala, themed Illuminating Impact, we showcased our status as a leader in urban higher education and the meaningful contributions that our students, faculty, alumni, staff, and friends have made to the enduring legacy of Coppin, as well as their communities. More than 550 guests attended this elegant affair, helping us raise over $300,000. This year's gala, celebrating and inspiring the path to be more, will take place May 4th. And the excellence of Coppin State University will once again be on full display. I encourage you to join us. And speaking of joining, join me in thanking our Division of Institution Advancement, led by Joshua Humbert, and the entire institutional advancement team for an incredible job. Congratulations and job well done. You know, our aspirations for the future, they are undaunting. As we come together on this journey to strengthen our university, our direction is coming into focus, and our goals becoming more defined. I know that change can be difficult, and I want to thank everyone for embracing the change that has occurred over the last several years. And yes, more change is coming. And I am confident that it will complement our work and further strengthen our foundation as a university. You know, we can never allow ourselves to become complacent, to be dragged down, and to have our progress blunted. We must continue to make the case for what we do, that it matters. It matters to our community, it matters to our state, and it matters to our region. See, being good is not enough. Coppin, we will be exceptional in everything we do. This new year will bring exciting opportunities and new challenges and important work for all of us. We enter 2024 with a groundswell of momentum and progress, and this spring, we kicked off our capital campaign. the Be More campaign, which is the largest campaign in the history of our institution with a goal to raise $25 million by the end of 2025, which will be the celebration of our 125th year anniversary. And we're in the public phase of our Be More campaign right now. And I want to thank the generosity of our faculty, our staff, our alumni, our faculty and corporate partners, those individuals who have committed themselves to helping us reach this vision. The Be More campaign will focus on 5 initiatives. We will focus on student achievement and retention, academic excellence, top-tier research, expanding Eagle Athletics, and growing our endowment. The campaign is on track, but we still need your support, understanding that every contribution matters. And I want to thank our loyal Eagles for their commitment and being out in front and helping us move our campaign forward. You know, the metrics that define a quality institution, they include evidence of faculty scholarship, student achievement, national partnerships, and competitive research funding. And I am proud to say, Coppin, that we are excelling across each one of these sectors. And over the next few years, while we continue our commitment to these important areas, we will also focus on attaining the Carnegie classification as a research university. We are making remarkable progress in this area, and I am confident that we are going to get there. This semester, we will also launch our Live Near Your Work program. Our goal is to provide direct financial assistance to eligible Coppin employees and encourage a path to home ownership that will encourage and strengthen community revitalization and foster economic vitality. Through our Live Near Your Work program, eligible faculty and staff who complete the program and purchase a home in one of the identified localities will receive $50,000 towards down payment and closing costs. And I want to thank NHS of Baltimore, our Coppin Heights CDC, and Rebirth Homes for partnering with us on this important life-changing endeavor. You know, Coppin, for us to continue to grow, we must compete to attract and retain talent. Our faculty and staff are essential to our work, and although their salaries have increased over the years, they are not where they need to be. And we must address this competitive disadvantage that threatens our ability to retain the talent we develop. Therefore, I have charged Provost Wilkes and VP Danek to complete our salary equity study and get it to my desk in 30 days for full implementation for the new fiscal year. In an effort to strengthen our academic programs, at the start of the new fiscal year, for the 2024-2025 academic year, to specifically support academic program redesign, development, and enhancement, I am allocating one-time funding in the amount of $175,000 to each academic dean. And to support and fast-track our recruitment efforts, this semester I will be assembling small work groups to study strategies and opportunities associated with fostering our international and Hispanic student recruitment efforts. And finally, I want to thank everyone for their collegiality. You know, in a time when colleges and universities across our nation are entangled in conversations and debates that adversely impact their campus communities, at Coppin, I am pleased with our ongoing efforts to promote inclusion, respect, freedom of speech, and academic freedom. As a public university and a living laboratory of human relations, it is important for us to continue to provide an environment where difficult conversations and meaningful solutions can occur. This, I believe, is a central component to discovery, advancement, and development of self. Coppin, you continue to be a great example of how a diverse, multicultural campus community can work in harmony and support one another. I have great confidence in our future because of you and the entire Eagle Nation. Together, let's continue to be more for one another and for our beloved Coppin State. Thank you. Let's have a great homecoming and go Eagles. Thank you. Let's give our Royal Court another round of applause. Let's give our SGA leadership a round of applause. Thank you all. Thank you, Coppin. Let's keep it going.
We thank you for joining us today for the State of the University Address. Please join us immediately after the program at the main entrance at North and Thomas Avenues for the dedication ceremony for the sculpture unveiling by renowned artist Nnamdi Okwando. Light refreshments will be served in the lobby of the College of Business. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Go Coppin Eagles.